Wardenberg, or Miss W, and this is my second grade class. They've all written down what they would do if they were a grandparent.
If I were a grandparent, I would eat pancakes for dinner and sleep in. If I were a grandparent, I would go hunting and play soccer with my grandchildren and take them to the park. If I were a grandparent, I would go for a walk and play with my grandchildren.
If I were a grandparent, I would go to Disneyland with my grandchildren and go to the movies with them.
If I were a grandparent, I would play the piano in the house. If I was a grandparent, I would take my grandchildren somewhere and go to work and play soccer.
If I were a grandparent, I would take my grandchildren to the park, then get ice cream and go to the movie theater.
If I were a grandparent, I would play soccer and take my grandchildren to the park. If I were a grandparent, I would drink coffee every day and I would take my grandchildren to the park.
If I were a grandparent, I would take my kids to Disneyland and I would get them whatever they want if they do it.
If I were a grandparent, I would go to the movies and be the smartest person in the world.
If I were a grandparent, I would play bingo and I would cook food and I would play catch with my grandchildren. If I were a grandparent, I would sit down and talk and take pictures of my child.
If I were a grandparent, I would spend time with my grandchildren and do things they enjoy. If I were a grandparent, I would have fun with my grandchildren and I would do nice things for them.
Very good, second grade. Grandparents, I just again want to say we appreciate you so much. Thank you for being a part of their heritage of loving the Lord. And I hope you feel the love and the appreciation that your grandchildren had for you. And even for the students whose grandparents wasn't able to be here, just know that they love you and we know that you love them. Sometimes they're not able to make it and it's okay. At this time, and I know that we're trying to give very clear instructions. First, grandparents, we would like you to stay here. So we don't want you moving other than giving a little hug. You can give a hug right now. Because the littles are going to be leaving, but the grandparents are going to stay here. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and dismiss preschool and pre-K. Preschool and pre-K are going to be dismissed first with their teacher.
Kila lang.
If you're in pre-K, if you can be preschool and pre-K are being dismissed. Thank you. Next, we're going to have our kindergarten students, Mrs. Crow's class and Mrs. Graham's class. We're going to be dismissing. Grandparents, make sure you get your little last hugs in now, so when I get the next group, you know what I'm going to probably call. Kindergarten, thank you, did an amazing job.
But keep going, Vincent. That wasn't helpful, honey.
Rich's class. Just the students, not the grandparents.
Mixed up with mine out of order.
I'm sorry, I see some sad faces right now. I'm sorry. This is the hardest part of Grandparents' Day is when you kids have to get siblings. I'm sorry. Wouldn't it be great if after Grandparents' Day,
I feel like I
take their grandchildren to dinner, breakfast, I mean, then they don't have to have the rest of the school day off. I'm joking, Mrs. Matthews. I'm joking. Okay, next we have our second grade class. I'll be joking when I second grade.
อาจารย์แบบดูขอ
Mrs. Kirkpatrick.
กับพี่ได้เห็บบ้างพี่ได้เห็บบ้าง
Take care of the second graders.
แม่แม่แทนแทนกันเลยชาลาดาเก่งกี่เลย
I should say bye to Bye, Papa.
Terry.
บาย
Quiet and get in line.
Bye, Papa. I love you. I'll see you at dismissal. See you at home. Let's go, Jenny. No. Oh, yeah, because I was like...